abusuya ya makwa abasronko so eba POG Media so ye dem bekọ political highway ne so highway ne de ensem bebre so a yen so ya je pene se be me abedwafo no ahu de ekọ ene de eba na den na ekọ so ewo highway ne so eye Chief Justice pressure won so abusuya enye asem keto akra eye ne court ruling no Supreme Court nsema a ode betu dwa about backbend Parliament nsema ekoso owa abusuya ekokodi Supreme Court say ono no o ruling ya abusuya enye asem keto akra na we ena nyambo achina say nioma bi ebekoso Parliament betina say na NDC for no sisi ano Speaker of Parliament and at the be a catcher me really as majority are NPP for ne say omonte ase na yeah and some to talk from ne say military Ghana military den ebeba ababe invade parliament na busia Ghana military so things answer no masa monya monsem na mo di no parliament wa mundi omuni ba bi aba na enokra no omakoso aheden omo the strong one ama Akuffo Addo ne say Chief Justice say onhunu de oye abusia enye say omo ba na omo ababe invade parliament say emre bi a ebisi enti no you ano Ghana military no omo actually Chief Justice say masa onhunu de omo ye nti omo de warning kese akone so a Chief Justice nso no pressure ewo ne so Supreme Court judges no pressure ewo omo so a Ghana for nso ebo omo ntutu say omo tension omo abusia ye be pese be me abidwafo no be me akona yakwa akoti ensema e course na answer na e be kono or and some can be a fashe your comment section like na share ma afofo so answer into me and can be Parliament ni Supreme Court no Ghana for e wo interest to mabusua de beto fom bia no yen so ye de bebremo bedamase
Evo empo sa e bia ka no elodu mami embo enkraka GPRTU aye trotro drivers ni taxi drivers a mulodu akọ huhunya mulodu akọ asesewa mulodu akọ akate ani ni important ewie michiechi amunyina ani aflaw drivers nyina ewie katuro bi se matena se na ewie filler number 1
Alaska the Dawn who fillers papa
I will say me filler number 1 sir
Alaska the Dawn who fillers papa
yahwe aya Speaker Mark Aaron Okwe
NPP FM 92.3
new ruling and that of Aya Agbas Kisford Manu Bagbin also new ruling
NPP FM 92.3
but the answer na no hinani Chief Justice Aya Tokonu Emre Oko appointment committee ne ya bisano about Ghana ye identity no anachacha ye Ghana for ni predecessor Aya enim yabua atu eho aya birth certificate atu twene emre yadi mami ni transam se mami no oye west scratching enim yabua
NPP FM 92.3
na se abrowawu na di abrowa di ade a eye yenu no watu ahyeda na nado as a president nipa bonifu mamboyefo ompa wo bia sebi oni adwumponi ti so no
NPP FM 92.3
samebra Facebook na from Alaska the Dawn
Alaska the Dawn who fillers papa
now mami aya Gertrude Justice Tokono Emre appointment committee our vetting mami yebisa say what is your take on birth certificate wo papa eyifiwo bra Facebook yentie no.
Can I use a birth certificate issued by the births and deaths in this country that says I'm a Ghanaian? Can I use it to prove my nationality as a Ghanaian?
The birth certificate will never tell you that you are Ghanaian. The birth certificate records where you were born and the nationality of your parents.
So the information on that certificate that says that my mother is a Ghanaian, my father is a Ghanaian, would that be sufficient to prove my nationality as a Ghanaian?
Will be sufficient to arrive at the conclusion that you are Ghanaian. It's the beginning point.
Karen, your ladyship.
I was on Facebook.
Order, the heckler. Your ladyship, can a Ghanaian passport holder use a Ghanaian passport as proof of being a Ghanaian?
I believe so. Because before you arrive at the passport, all your antecedents such as a birth certificate would have been evaluated.
By your, I'm saying it in a very respectful way. By your age, I don't know where my birth certificate is today. By your age, it is more likely that if you are asked to prove your nationality, you might produce your passport rather than birth certificate. Is that the case?
I have my birth certificate.
Okay, what Mrs. Speaker, once she offered that she's got it, can she produce it to be added? Yes, to be added to the document. Yes, Mr. Speaker. I did not ask for it. She volunteered it, so if she can add it to the document we are requesting.
Let's proceed with your further questions, please.
I have
the tone. Oh, fearless, Papa.
Some day no enemy who how dangerous this woman will be to your democracy.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Yeah, Bisa was at this hour. Will you be comfortable producing a passport? I know the man say nationality. I say I believe so.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Kimbantua.
Alaska the dawn. Oh, fearless, Papa.
Now, so what your commentaries are Akosua? The NPP I catch a Ghana for say. Speaker.
Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Now, some bra Facebook. I justice is Maku Faifa. I Chief Justice and another Pauno. Court of public opinion, Kratia say. Or Chenketi Jamfua as NPP National Woman Organizer.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Me bacho for aya justices no for amu picture no to Facebook mami na fe yanchira mo data yan dominate wom ne mama mo hu bibia ekwaso me pese me twa picture bi chira mo na wo nanado oyenpa bonifo aya mo amoani.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Now some me bra Facebook out of from official. You from Alaska the dawn. Here we don't speculate. You cannot create. You mama Ghana for and that is why we continue to be number one in Ghana.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. Oh, fearless, Papa.
Now first on the list. Me ba bra Facebook out of from official. Nipa Maku 5. And no omuno mutena asam no so a adanu fiada yase ya bo speaker bag when the ruling no waboegu.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
The all the kind ya friend no Chief Justice Gertrude Toko no ya nominate no to Aya Supreme Court our 2019. Ana ye nominate no abeya no Aya Chief Justice Aya 2022. Not just Nanado and the buyer and Nanado Nadine Court Supreme Court and a Wasaya Chief Justice.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Near Altos will be a Justice Mariama Owusu. Ya nominatino as one in a 2019 at the call a Supreme Court by Nanado Dankwe Akufo.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Near Altos will be a Justice Kwame A. Esiedu. And also was sworn into the Supreme Court in 2022 and 2022 by Nanado Dankwe Akufo.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Niami baba boss mutie ni ye pao. Justice Ernest Yaojewu. 2016 no ye NPP parliamentary candidate our whole central.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Yeah, me see no ye the 2016 no ye NPP parliamentary candidate our whole central.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Nanado nominating at the Supreme Court in the nominating at the Supreme Court. Our year 2022. Anna yes one in 2023.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Sa papa way no ye MPP parliamentary candidate. Oh, how bad and cruel and wicked your president is.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
Anna ni ocha to Justice Yaodaku Asari. And also ya the new Supreme Court by Nanado 2023.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
And the Unam Street so at the Court of Public Opinion actually say Nanado atasi MPP for Edwoma court and the assembly abeko court piano na koma osuno no because opportunity so osuno.
Hey, Alaska the dawn. And same way no bossy.
I'm from Alaska the dawn. You see, me man Ghana for who the genesis of everything. Now, me bacho tiadi we ever mami.
If the interpretation of the law is tilted so much in our favor all the time, people will start accusing the judiciary and will not have the confidence that they need.
Alaska the Dawn. Who will feel less, Papa?
I'm just on my Facebook because Yababa cannot create a Ghana for. No, Parliament a house of records. Now, so PM our Mrasebe Juma. One standing orders. Our did the Juma. Idea see our Parliament, Esida.
Hey, Alaska the Dawn. And same way we are bossy.
In the year 2020, somewhere October 14th, na aya John Wedu and I the General Secretary of the NPP.
Hey, Alaska the Dawn. And same way we are bossy.
And I'm at John Wedu, our NITA firm. I can say, Ochina, NPP party, no, I issue communicate na party from group parliament Ochina.
Hey, Alaska the Dawn. And same way we are bossy.
Now, so 4 years ago, on no natural letter come on Mike Eronokwe. Say onya ade we ameba boy. Me ba chop na Facebook.
Hey, Alaska the Dawn. And same way we are bossy.
Now, yanko na yenhwe dia eye Mike Okwe eye as at that time the NPP were very comfortable. They were praising Aya Michael Kwe. So what has changed today? Now, that time, no, na Supreme Court, na mu wahifa.
Hey, Alaska the Dawn. And same way we are bossy.
And did the fact to say Nanado na duwa ko Supreme Court. Na Nanado and na catch us yes, every rule and a law be out the bebano. It must defy logic and common sense.
Hey, Alaska the Dawn. And same way we are bossy.
Nanado nyankupo ayi ni say it will be biaro be na advis or be defending the bia. You go down as the most worst institution ever. One said that when we go to Ghana, we have separation of powers. The higher parliament being that of the legislation, you know, almost powers. So the Supreme Court, in the first place, Afenyo Markets a court, no. So time no not me no kase crowd not bag before ruling Maya. It did not the court.
Hey, Alaska the Dawn. And same way we are bossy.
What did Nanado once a mutuetri? Now, who rem cry our glory quaswa? Obia say na mudia tese and a judicial need Nanado beka na mutie musha Nanado boto omu dimu atem fucking. Some of your Facebook near go speaker Mike Eronokwe. Nisa Moka, na Mr. NPP, Muamu party ashes with your cry, Abu Sunukra, Mujiwaniati. When it is about the NPP, Obiagiatum, it's a young crano, ye for crowd, my Ganema.
Hey, Alaska the Dawn. And same way we are bossy.
It's in another bedi adiano, I know one with the Yanina Adrishan and back pocket, it was Traso, a patcher. I didn't hear you, maybe.
Hey, Alaska the Dawn. And same way we are bossy.
So things that we spoke against 7.5 years ago, 8 years ago, today we are the same people defending it. Why lies our credibility?
Hey, Alaska the Dawn. And same way we are bossy.
For higher facts, bra Facebook, Speaker Mark Okwe, Santa John Wedu naturally quiet, and no dia yeah, mubo abaso. So what has changed today? MB munye nyonyam biao munye nyonyam bia bako mweni nyonyam atise osunu dwonso.
Hey, Alaska the Dawn. And same way we are bossy.
I will say on Facebook, Speaker Mark Eronokwe, yanko. Speaker
his candidature with the office of the Electoral Commission to contest the next election as an independent candidate. He should clearly that he is seeking or seeks to leave his party. This automatically triggers forfeiture of his party membership. You cannot have the desire to leave, take a step towards it by filing as an independent candidate and yet claim to be a member of the party. The step taken to contest against his party automatically triggers forfeiture of membership. Forfeiture membership of the party on whose ticket he was elected to parliament. The operative language of the constitution is that he shall, which is mandatory, vacate his seat in parliament. Going by a purposive interpretation of the present law, consultative actions on the part of the MP are important to all longer a member of the party. He has pronounced himself publicly as an independent and has filed his papers to compete against the party and its official candidate as an independent on 7th December 2020. On that occasion, this current parliament will still be sitting and operating as an official parliament of the Republic of Ghana. We shall not have a situation adopted freely by any sitting MP where he or she will be campaigning against the party that he or she still represents in parliament and yet ridiculously stands against the party. No purposive interpretation of law will allow such ridicule to prevail. Furthermore, after 7 December 2020, when Parliament is still in session till 7 January 2021, how does an MP operate both as an elected independent MP and at the same time an NPP MP if he should win the election? This lacuna of a ridiculous situation is not what is anticipated under the 1992 Constitution. In the circumstances that the conduct of Honorable Andrew Amwaku Asiama amounts to vacating his seat in Parliament, accordingly we bring this to the notice of the Electoral Commission for the necessary action to be taken in accordance with the law. Signed, the Speaker.
I'm from Alaska, the Don. And for those of you who are, asem na ekosu na munti ase no. When I have 4 years ago, Anna Mike Aaron Okwe, what I said now for me na MP. No 2017 about NPP take it so. But the year 2020 no about set content crow. It's NPP actual letter I do call my Kokwe say yam pamono. I will say Anna ya pamono. 4 years penny Anna MPs maku 4. 3 year MPP for Anna Bakuya NDC ni. Anna NDC for to raise concerns. Anna speak away apamuwam. MPP tam yomi di akwa court. Say nyambra me pa uchewo. They are no more here first, no, because you see, they are all the children, or Sian, you the kind of Nanto.
Ahuto FM 92.3.
And those of you Namun Tiasena, Mokurin MPP Chinanuni, and my boy Michael Roque, the end of the amount 4 years ago. And at the SC last Thursday, no, my Baba boy, no, so they are children here. Nanado, you're very dangerous, and you go down in the history of this country, say. Or a very bad example of presidents in the world.
Ahuto FM 92.3.
Na Ghana for the amemwoni mawo. Ewo eye no kware ana sebi pari yem. But who kone wa adwen say wo be dani o man butu a ye to hye Nyankopon sa.
Ahuto FM 92.3.
I will say bra Facebook. No, ye hwe eye nia speaker bagbo nso ye. Masambo bi achira say sa justice is nyina na nado na power. Eti nanado beka se ye no eno na wo be ye.
Ahuto FM 92.3.
I'm sorry about Facebook. Okay, Speaker Bagbin. Who the na ye de court no? Yenti e wo so dia.
Accordingly, I proceed to inform the House that by the notification of the polls, the following members of Parliament have by their actions vacated their seats in Parliament. The members are Honorable Peter Yao Kwache Aka, NDC MP for Amenfi Central in the Western Region, now referred to as an independent parliamentary candidate for the same constituency. 2. Honorable Andrew Amwako Asiama, independent member for Fomna constituency in Ashanti Region, now referred to as NPP parliamentary candidate for the constituency. 3. Honorable Kojo Asante, NPP MP for Suhum in the Eastern Region, now referred to as independent candidate for the same constituency. And finally, Honorable Cynthia Mamile Morrison, NPP MP for Aguna West constituency in the Central Region, now referred to as independent candidate for the same constituency. These MPs cannot be allowed by law and my good self to continue to pretend to be representing people that they don't believe in and they don't have any loyalty for in this House any longer. The House is accordingly so informed. Honorable members, I thank you for your patience and attention.
Akuffo FM 92.3.
Ejabuchacha wutia. Esa aya microwave ejina so no sa sana na wesu ejina so enti bagwin boni awa ye ni dan. Yeah, Chief Justice.
Mwana nompi ahoto 92.3 FM. Yapyo yepe.
NDC MP so mate say. Woman plan say ya the military abako aya parliament or chira but almost you catch a military for no say NDC fi military mu na baye enti omo twan mu bra Facebook na fe yan hwe de omo kan wo just like the page we ananra omo kan so omo ma military no womo send caution to them say womo no efro mu bra Facebook yanko
We are aware that between yesterday and today, some elements of government have had a meeting again to deploy the military to the precincts of Parliament to enter the tent. We are aware of that. We can just ask those around the Accra Sports Stadium that at a point in time tomorrow, they repeat the same misconduct. We can guarantee them the people of this country are sovereign. If you wear a military uniform or police uniform, you work to the constitution. But they should be aware that the life of this government is less than 2 months. They will have to account for their conduct in 2020 and whatever they do tomorrow. But they shouldn't be surprised the people of this country would react forcefully to any misconduct of anybody in uniform on Tuesday and beyond. Thank you. We take the last batch of questions.
Right. But before, sir, on the 6th January 2021, ADBC, our parliament, NPP, pen for deploy military, will come to that. But before then, Dr. Manibu Amase, a soldier for no Muntie Kokobowe.
I've just read that the military say the Chief of Army Staff, Major General Bismarck Kwesi Ongona, has stated that the military has a significant responsibility in ensuring a free, fair, and transparent election. Look, the military, NDC will win all the barracks in Ghana. I want to tell the top hierarchy of the military, NDC will win all the barracks in Ghana. So the top hierarchy of the military, if they think what was done in the year 2020 can be repeated in 2024, they are joking. They are joking. Repeat it after me. They are joking. If they think that military invasion of Parliament now on January 6th, it will be repeated in this election. Once again, they are joking. Who will be a Wama command? And Nipana Edinechino are not obeying the command. They should wait and see.
92.3 FM. Yapyo.
You see, all the time I catch MPP, sir, if you know how prepared and this year for this election now, Muba Panyanku Poncha, so Mamu Lusu Namukodi, but some insist you go home in pieces. Now, that military invasion, no kind of Facebook. Me babe kai Ghana for a soldier for aya on the 6th and Addo womu be invade aya parliament me be yidi atremu sesia
Akuffo FM 92.3
na gabi asaroti dako atwiti ye or prepare Ghana for adwen say dia AC ya no ebesi chaos ebesi. But let me tell you something, NDC ni fi soldier bu na bayo anamu per party ehunahuna wom anitu a NDC me see you have lost these elections. And either you go home in peace or you go in pieces. Because no amount of imaginations will save you. I am telling you this. Ghanaians are going to vote massively against you. And Mubefiso namu di chache. Mwankasa namu di mrika. Tomorrow, you give it a try. Bra Facebook.
Akuffo FM 92.3.
Your friend Alaska Addo. Here we speak truth to power. Omani ya yendia. Ya tu abadi amount afe wu kon galamse na wutu e na wo my kidney failure any day wan say wabusiafo me mo wan say wabusiafo dodo na kadem untumi fight nyankopon say mesia sorry dan ma nyankopon ebubu dan akura maku be 58 and over No yes aboni we atia nyankopon. God will never forgive you and your descendants.
NPP FM 92.3.
I'm sorry, Facebook. I'm from Alaska, the dawn. Now, Parliament invasion. I don't never see your China another time. Facebook. I'm here. They are soldier for invading Parliament. One see your China no. They are in Parliament. Momra, Facebook.
Alaska the Dome, the number one in Ghana.
NDC for sure. Woman yanitiasa musi sadie we no chamo babe so oma prepare. And because they are almost military muno omo intelligence within the army.
NPP FM 92.3.
And one said they ashishe show no. Enti Ghana near otie me no military invasion my body achiro. Okay, mu UK. Most of us mu ni akọ ahankwa ne beka no kra di achiro. Aha we don't speculate. Ye tumri ani achire military invasion once again am be a line phantom. Yanko we asia. Every woman nominated speaker of parliament right from day one. And the NPP or my some disakasaka baba Ghana. But don't say Samusi mudi military ya to about the mamo asundwemu. But mum pesa mudi asundweba kofia or to meet them in parliament. Real Facebook.
God chose, like King Ahab.
Winning and some so highway so a Supreme Court judges and a pressure a warm so abusunya nyambo echana neoma ebekoso no enye asem ketua crisis and Ghana military no omo action omo self remind say omo the pressure egu Supreme Court so omo ne judges say masa say ye really NDC as majority a omonfa omade emomo enye kukukuku bia nti no omo the warning ama Chief Justice ne NPP for na enye asem ketua klabusia yensem mombre no ye bere abidwafo asese omo je pene kokoti sa audio no edima ya aha POG Media so medamase